Hi everybody, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell Sagittarius today. Alright, make some space. Alright, we have, oh my God, first card out, the Sun card. How beautiful. Then we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Two of Swords for your opportunity, we've got the Knight of Pentacles for your challenge, the Six of Pentacles. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around the room. We have only one major arcana, and that was the first card that was pulled. That's the Sun card in your recent past. Everything else is a minor arcana, so that big major arcana is going to be that big sweeping energy that takes place over months or years, and that kind of sets the tone for the whole reading since it was the first card pulled. So let's go ahead and take a look at your overall energy, and I'll pull clarifiers as we go. Sun card in your recent past, Eight of Swords in your present energy, and the Page of Pentacles in your near future. Turn my fan on really quick. So in your recent past, the Sun, and the Sun just decided to come out. You can see the light change. So this is really about you finding that type of illumination, finding that type of hope and inspiration and guidance in your life. I think you're guided towards the light. I think that there's something about it right now that's lightening your energy, your load, your intelligence, your spirit, your soul, your psyche. Even if you might be slightly depressed for any reason, maybe things aren't going along as quickly as you want them to, or you're going in a million different directions. What I am getting is that you're still going towards that light. And I think when you stay on point and you're going, the energy is showing me that things are just falling. They're falling to every side of you, right? To the wayside. There's something about you really, I think, getting this in alignment, like these direct rays of the sun, you're going towards it. You're staying on point and then you're walking through this portal. This is you greeting the sun every day, really greeting God, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors. I feel that there's something that's keeping you spiritually on point right now, and it's making you very happy. And again, even if you could be depressed right now, things aren't going as fast, you're not living where you want, maybe you don't have the job you want. All of that aside, at the end of the day, we're looking at your core essence. We're looking at that pillar of light that's inside you. That is on point, and that pillar of light is going to the light. That's your recent past. Your present energy is the Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed restriction. Again, in your present energy, if you feel like you're trapped, like things are just not working out fast enough for you, or maybe there's some obstacles and you just feel stuck, this is that kind of energy. It's about shifting that energy, because to me, that's where you're not seeing a way out or other ways of doing things. You see how her eyes are covered up. She's not seeing it, but that's self-imposed. If you relax, take a deep breath, stand back for a minute, you can logically figure your way out of it. But it's at taking that pause and catching your breath. When we get into your near future, we've got this Page of Pentacles. This is my Hamlet card, to be or not to be, to act or not to act. He cannot remember. He's a young energy. He can't remember the rules about eating from this cottage. Is it poisonous or not? He can't remember. He's too young. He needs a mentor. So that means, for me, there's something about an opportunity that's coming your way that you might need an advisor on. You might need a mentor, some advice from someone that you really and truly trust, that's out for your best interest, that doesn't have their own agenda. There's something about this, I think, an opportunity in the 3D. So we're looking at relationships, we're looking at your career, we're looking at retirement. So many people are retiring at the end of this year, or just the beginning in January. It could also be housing. Maybe you're going to move. And again, it can be all of the above, right? There can be a lot of upheaval going on right now, which can be a little overwhelming at times. So this is that kind of change. Maybe it's your health, your finances, again, all of the above. If you're retiring, not only is it a beautiful time for you to part with your job, but you might then be on a more restricted budget, right? So other things could be coming into play. Maybe your housing's going to change. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. All right. Oh, somebody was asking about the second camera. I've had that a couple times. You know what? Every time I mention I'm going to do that, the person backs out on me. Now, this guy, I knew he was in a slow period, which is why he was going to do it for me. But then he got really busy because all the snowbirds came back to Florida. So I am again on the hunt to have someone help me with that. In the meantime, you will see me change the camera. I'm actually going to move it. Right now it's on the side. I'm going to post it in front of me so that you can see the cards on the table, and I'm just going to hold them up. You know, I'm so over Florida, and I'm so over this happening. I'm from San Diego. I'm from a real city, and so there would be not an issue at all finding someone that could do this for me there. There apparently is an issue here. This guy is wonderful. I hope that he can fit me in. He's wonderful. I have nothing bad to say about him. I'm just saying the circumstances in Florida are extremely frustrating. So it is what it is. Oh my God, am I over it? Okay, the Lover's card. We have the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Oh my God, this is so beautiful for you, Sagittarius. We have the Sun card in your recent past being clarified by the Lover's card and the King of Swords. You guys know this is my favorite card in the tarot. It's Gemini energy. This is choosing from the heart. I mean, I just love this. This is literally choosing from the heart. You are, like I said, that pillar of light, and you're going towards light, and you're choosing from the heart. That's God, that's source. It's that heart energy. It's your true authentic self. And when you're able to stand in your true authentic self, not walking on eggshells around people, not having to hide or mask or to dampen your light maybe halfway because other people can't handle the fact that you're so intense and such a bright light. This is you being your true authentic self, being divinely blessed by God. And look who's there. The Sun. That's right, the Sun. I love this card, and this is it. So this is you, whether you are choosing something from the heart, maybe it is a relationship, maybe you're looking for your soulmate, maybe it's a career that divinely aligns with you. You're doing your soul's mission. This is your recent past, and it's phenomenal. Along with this King of Swords, this is you having a lot of clarity on what it is that you're doing. You're choosing from the heart, and it resonates, and it makes sense. It's clear, it's obvious what it is that you need to do and that what it is that you want to do, and you are making the necessary moves to get it done. It's radically transformational. Look at all those butterflies. You have clear vision and clear thinking. So it's not like you're like, I'm going to do this, and you just drop everything and you go and do it. You're creating a plan. You're being strategic, looking several moves ahead to make your life come into fruition for what it is that you want. That's your recent past. Your present energy, again, is this self-imposed restriction, the Eight of Swords, being clarified by the Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So maybe you don't see how to do that. Maybe you're stuck, or you're halfway there and then you got bogged down in something. But this is a self-imposed restriction. There's a way out. There's a way to shift that and move around. We do have the Three of Swords, the card of loss, and the Seven of Wands standing your ground. So maybe you have to let something go. This could be a person, a place, a thing, an idea. This could be you shifting down a different path, like instead of going in the center, maybe you have to go slightly to the right. And maybe that is the more clear path. We navigate as we go sometimes. We know what we want to do, but sometimes we have to pivot. That's what smart people do. If there's a problem that arises, something that you didn't calculate, whatever it might be, you just keep moving along. You have your eye on the prize, and you're going to get there, even if you have to be delayed a little bit, take a detour, whatever it might be. But swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So for me, there could be a painful memory coming up. There could be a painful exchange that came up as you're going on your path. If you're with people that are not supporting you right now, Or what if you're alone and that could be a little painful? Maybe you're beating yourself up. This is a moment for you to heal that. Stop beating yourself up. It's going to happen. Change that. Shift that vibration. Don't feel so stuck and trapped. That's going to make it worse. You want to change that energy and vibration and frequency. Take a salt bath. That sounds so funny to a lot of people, but you know what? That magnesium salt, whether it's going to be Epsom salt, just make sure it doesn't have any extra additives, because now they're ruining salt. So just double check. And then also the other one is ancient minerals. I use both personally, and I switch back and forth. And there's different forms of magnesium, and they all have the different ones. Ancient minerals is in a blue bag. You can get them on Amazon. They're wonderful. Throw that in there. It is going to remove any negative energy. It's going to relax you. Your body needs the magnesium. It takes what it needs and it leaves the rest. You cannot go wrong. Right? Use a moisturizer when you're done with a salt bath. It might be a little harsh on your skin, but you know what? It is a wonderful alternative, and it's a great way for you to cleanse your aura for the day. Okay, that's my pitch on the salt bath. There's more, but I'm just going to leave it. It is so important if you can do it. Just like when you walk on the beach and you have all those ions. Well, when you take a salt bath, it's the same thing. It's very relaxing. It's so good for you, and it's positive. It can help with this type of energy. Standing your ground. Again, you might be around people that are not supporting you, or people that maybe have their own agenda, not even that they just don't even support you. Maybe they're trying to push you in a direction you don't want to go in. This is you fighting for something that you really believe in. And again, I think you're on point. I think you're finding your soul purpose, your soul mission, whatever word you want to say, your path, and you're on point and focused. Then we look at your near future, that Hamlet energy, to act or not to act on an opportunity that's coming in. You need more research done, and that's being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. In love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source, your subconscious mind. But this card came out first, this Four of Pentacles. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. I'm glad that it's juxtaposed to this Ace of Love, because this is a card that's stubborn, it's stuck, it's frustrating, it's very rigid. This is about you being a little more flexible in your life. So while you don't know, this is you being okay with that, being a little bit flexible on your decision, on your choice, on the experience that you're going to get. Even if that doesn't pan out, it's you being flexible, giving it a shot. And then with this Ace of Cups, again, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. I think that this is going to be bringing you a lot of peace. I think it's a beautiful shift out of that Eight of Swords energy in your present, and this allows you to start choosing love again. It allows you to go towards this peace and towards the sun, towards love, spirit. This is you deepening your connection with source, and it's also on an intuitive level, but when I say that, it's not just deepening that spiritual connection, it's you going towards the light. There's a huge, huge energy here of you going towards this light, greeting the light, having the sun here. It's just resonating. So for me, this Ace, the reflection is the sun that's over here, and it's bringing you a lot of peace. This to me is your glass half full. This is you not letting anything get in your way as you're going towards that sun energy. In the present, again, there's like a frustration that's going on. Maybe it's not happening fast enough. If people are not supporting you or blocking you, or maybe you're alone in your life, this is you moving through this energy. And as you get to the other side, you have a lot of beautiful things waiting for you in your near future. It's just something you're going through right now. And with the holidays too, you know, there might not be support because a lot of people are going in different areas. Now, it can go both ways. It could also be during this time of year that people come together. But because people are so spread out, it might not be, and they've got a bazillion things going. It can go either way. It's kind of a toss-up. This really tells me that there could be a little bit of upheaval right now, but as you move towards your future, your near future, things settle in again. That is your current energy, Sagittarius. Now we're going to look at your guidance and advice from Spirit. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. So this 5 of Pentacles is that card of lack, being in survival mode. Again, with your present energy, this is you not focused on your weaknesses and what you don't have. This is you figuring out what your strengths are and focusing on that. If you stay in this energy, you shrink and shrink and shrink, and that's the opposite of what's going on up here. You want to go towards the sun and be open, open, open in that loving vibration. That's when really your whole heart opens and you attract the abundance and prosperity. When you're in this moment of lack, you shut down. That's fear mode. That's victimization mode, poor me, and you literally are hunched over. You don't want that. You want to be standing proud and be in that energy of abundance. So when you're in this, look at your strengths, take a deep breath, and go towards the light. Go towards something that is warm, inviting. Move away from that cold, negative type energy. And that is the key to move out of that. Because we have the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is finding your joy and your happiness. What is it that brings you joy and happiness? I think you already know. The Sun card, the very first card that I pulled, is the most positive card in the tarot. Guidance and advice from Spirit. 10 of Cups. Follow your joy. Follow your heart. What is it that you truly love? Well, you have a new beginning. Stay on point. Stay focused. Don't let anybody be a distraction or set you off in a different direction or make you have that self-imposed restriction. All right, when if they're saying something to you that's kind of manipulative and you kind of fall for it for a minute before you were able to break free. Then we have the 2 of Swords. It helps if you know yourself. This is the Know Thyself card. This magic mirror has popped up as he's on his life path. He cannot go under it or around it. He needs to confront himself before he goes any further. That's what's coming in for you. Sagittarius, ask yourself some big questions. Who are you right here, right now, at this point in your life? We're always changing. Who are you? How do you define yourself? What makes you happy? What do you love? How's your relationship with friends and family? Do you like where you're at? How's your relationship with your finances, with your health? Right? What is your favorite thing to do right now? What's your favorite food? Look at the big pictures. Look at how you've grown. This is a know thyself. What do you want to do moving forward in the future? Because you're on point to do something going forward. What is it that you want to do? And if you don't know, that's okay. But take a temperature check. Just ask yourself, get to know yourself, who you are right now. Maybe even do that exercise of scripting and write it down. You don't have to show it to anybody. It's private. But do that exercise for growth. This is about your own personal growth and development. I'm telling you, you will gain so much by putting it in writing. You can scratch stuff out, write, add, subtract, and then when you're done, you can shred it up, you can burn it, you can do whatever it is that you want, but that's an exercise that's just for you. It helps you figure out where you're at right here, right now. You'll be surprised how great it is. Then we have the 6 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the King of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Hermit. And we have the Queen of Wands. So with this 5 of Pentacles, this card of lack, it's being clarified by the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. This is about you really traveling and relocating. I think this is you literally moving away from this feeling of lack. You know that that's not where you want to be, and you're really moving on. You're not bringing that baggage with you. You're leaving trouble behind, going on to a calmer time where there's light at the end of the tunnel. That is you literally saying, I am not going to stay in this position of lack. Spirit is saying you're moving past it. You're calling it out for what it is, basically, because you want to be in this celebratory mood. 4 of Wands, the 11-11 card, and gateway is wide open. You're going to the other side to celebrate. You're crossing this finish line. So again, this is a big pat on the back, celebrating a milestone. Maybe you now know your life mission and your purpose, and you're on point. Maybe you've had several accomplishments if you've already been on your path for a while. Time to celebrate that. Embrace that. This is the card of celebration, of freedom. This can also be the card of marriage. Maybe you want a long-term committed relationship. Never discount that. That is coming in. Remember, everything is about love. Whether you choose to get married or not, when if it's just finding the partner that's right for you. Huge energy. It's really moving from lack, going to celebration and calmer times. Then we've got the 10 of Cups, and that's being clarified by the King of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So all cup energy. So love, this is you using your intuition to get to the 10 of Cups. Here's the 9. This is you getting to know yourself with that 2 of Swords type energy. You want that happiness. You want what truly in your heart of hearts makes you happy. On an intuitive level, you know that that's the direction you're going in. And with the maturity of the King, you're focused on your prize, which is that 10 of Cups. This is you being emotionally satisfied. You know what makes you happy. Stay on point. It's pretty clear cut. Then this 2 of Swords, really, this is you getting to know yourself. And wow, the Hermit, and we have the 9. We have the Queen of Wands. I'm laughing because you guys know I'm Virgo too. This is Virgo energy, the Hermit. This is you really going deep and going within to know yourself. Know thyself. That's what the Hermit's all about. Going in for answers, exploring that, and then coming and shining your light out with the world. Again, the light. There's a theme. It's you finding your light, your inner light, going to the outer light towards source. It's huge here. It's very, very positive. This is that wise old soul energy. Know thyself on a very deep soul searching level. Do the work. You will benefit from it tremendously, and you'll self-actualize with this Queen of Wands energy. This is about using all of your charm and your charisma, taking bold, courageous steps towards the sun. The sunflowers are going towards the sun. What it is that truly makes you happy and positive in this life. What a beautiful reading for you today, Sagittarius. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Knight of Pentacles. Your opportunity is slow and steady wins the race. Wins the race. You winning. Winning. Crossing the finish line and winning. That's what your opportunity is. I just got the chills. Oh my God, I love it. Your challenge is the 6 of Pentacles. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. Your 6 of Pentacles is about you being open to receive. To me, this is you being open to receive a spiritual hug from Source. This could be finances, it could be career, retirement, friendships. It could be open to receive a lot of different things. But for me, she's getting a spiritual hug from the warmth of these bunnies. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We have the 4 of Cups with the Knight of Wands. Then we have the Moon card and the 2 of Pentacles. So when we're looking at this Knight of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. This is you really looking at your frequency. You're on a mission. Slow and steady wins the race. You're going to be winning. Make sure your frequency equals that. When you have that blockage, again, like what's happening here with this 8 of Swords, that's when you're restricting what your winning is. Your winning is not as intense and as abundant as you would want it to be when you're in this frequency, because the blockage, you're missing that gift and blessing from the universe. See that ace holding the cup? That's a gift and blessing from the universe. You're missing an ace. So you really want to pay attention to your frequency. And I know it can be really frustrating because we all go through that, and it is discipline. It is hard to shift that, especially when, you know, if you really want something to move and happen and it's not, it's so easy to get pissed off and frustrated. Go through that, work through it, and then purge it out of your system and go back to that feeling of more balance. So purge this energy when it comes up to shift it and make it happen fast. This is the Knight of Wands, another fast moving energy. When that energy comes up, purge it fast. Don't let it sit and fester. That's something that's coming up because that's going to allow you to win. That slow and steady wins the race. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Six of Pentacles, to be open to receive. And your challenge is being clarified by the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. This is that energy that's allowing you to really step over any fear. Be open to receive a lot of news about what your path is, and that's coming from you doing that inner work and knowing yourself and your connection to source that allows you to get on your path. Be open to receive that knowledge that's coming in, and that's going to allow you to be grounded, stable, and secure. Once you know what your path is and you're tapped in, I think that a big relief comes in. I think that you feel very satisfied, and that allows you to stay on point and on focus, because you can't get what you want until you know what you want. And I think once that comes in, it really allows you to be very balanced in your life. All right, that's your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. I look at your opportunity and your challenge as a type of wild card energy. The energy is absolutely there, but not everybody takes advantage of it and grabs it. So that's what I have for you for today, Sagittarius. If you could, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where you're watching from. I'm getting ready to travel, and I'm taking a tally. And I also have a special going on. Today is the last day. So if you're interested in booking the Cyber Monday special, definitely go ahead and sign up today. It ends at midnight, but I'm a little over. And so anyways, definitely take advantage of that. And if not, it doesn't matter. Still go ahead and book a reading with me. I do messages from your loved ones also, where I use my mediumship and any of the other services I provide. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.